It's time once again for That Business Show with Jamie Maloney on 1250 Wins WHNZ, where business becomes show business. Jamie is a leading Tampa Bay real estate agent and featured on the Wall Street Journal's list of top 100 real estate agents in the nation. Jamie invites you to list your home with him today and learn more at tampabayradio.com. Now, live in studio and promoting the entrepreneurial spirit that drives the American economy, your host, Jamie Maloney.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to That Business Show with Jamie Maloney, where business becomes show business. Again, weekday mornings at 8 a.m. here on 1250 WHNZ, a business variety show, a little something different each morning as I talk to many different professionals, entrepreneurs, civic, and community leaders about what they are doing to make a difference in and around the Tampa Bay region. Joined in studio by my co-host, the lovely Stella Giudicelli, is with me this morning. Good morning, Stella. How are you doing today?
Good morning, Jamie. I'm doing very good. I'm turning country today.
Yes, today's show is going to be a little bit of a different theme. We've got musicians in the studio today. On the second half of the show, we're going to hear from country band Soul Circus Cowboys, so very excited to hear from them. And then we got Thanecha Anderson here in just a moment, another singer-songwriter and musician in studio. So they're all going to be belting out some tunes for us today. And I got to say, Stella, I mean, you were wearing a nice little country outfit today. I've never seen you so country.
Yes, right. So I thought it would be the occasion for me to wear my cowboy boots. So I don't know if you can see on the camera.
Yeah, people who watch the stream, she's got some cowboy boots on. She's got a denim jacket on, tight blue jeans.
I'm playing fully. I'm in the mood right now.
I could take you back up to West Virginia, and you'd fit in now with my people from West Virginia. So let's go ahead and we got a full show today. So let's go ahead and bring on our first guest here. Thanecha Anderson's motto is "Life is what you make it. Make it something beautiful." Growing up poor, Thanecha faced a lot of hardships in her life, and today she has overcome many obstacles and is a singer, songwriter, and musician. Thanecha, welcome to the program today.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
So you've got a great story of overcoming hardship in your life. So talk to me a little bit about your background and how it's helped you mold into who you are today.
Yeah. Well, growing up, my two sisters and I had a really interesting childhood with my parents. We were very poor, so we lived in everything from homeless shelters, the main one being one in Las Vegas called the Shade Tree. And we lived in a 1956 milk truck. We lived in a school bus. So we had a really, really interesting kind of out there childhood. For me, it was totally normal. I was just like, okay, where are we going next? Mm-hmm. But when we turned, I was probably 9, we moved to the projects, and we thought we were queens because we're like, oh my gosh, we have our own bedrooms, we have 2 bathrooms in this place.
So what is the projects?
The projects is, I mean, it was in Panama City, but typically the projects are where like the
it's public housing.
are.
Yeah, it's public assisted housing for people that aren't making good enough income to support themselves. So, how did you make the transition, or how did your family make the transition out of this dire situation?
It was a really long, slow process. My mom and my sister still lived in the projects until probably 4 or 5 years ago. For me, when I was 15, I got my first job, and I'm like, okay, how soon can I get out of the house? How soon can I get my own place and like live a great life? So I moved out when I was 18.
Were your parents actually born in the United States?
Mm-hmm.
Or okay? Mm-hmm.
My mom was born in Iowa, and my dad was born in Texas.
Okay.
So what does your music represent, or what is your inspiration for your music? Tell me a little bit about what you write.
I write kind of a combination of things, and when people ask me what my sound is, I really don't know. Mm-hmm. So I say it's a combination of country, folk, and R&B. And if you guys have a different take on that, let me know.
No, I'm interested. I can't wait to hear. And I see in 2016, just next year, you're going to be doing a national tour, correct?
Yes, I am.
Where's this going to originate? Is it going to start here in Tampa? How many cities are going to be on it?
I haven't worked out any of the logistics at all, but I know it's going to start here with the end goal being that homeless shelter in Las Vegas. Someone actually gave me this
where
idea.
you once lived, correct?
Yes, exactly. So I've been wanting to get back there and like sing for the kids that are there now and say, listen, guys, I was right here with you. I had chicken pox here. I had my first Easter here. Like I was here. And just because you're poor now has nothing to do with where you're going to go in life. You can still do whatever you want.
So the purpose of your tour then is to inspire the youth of America to believe they can achieve anything just as you have now.
Absolutely.
And so this tour is going to launch in 2016. So very inspirational story.
And you're going to stop at different projects houses around the U.S.?
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how it's going to lay out yet or play out, but it'll be all kinds of cities all over the U.S. I'm going to get involved with the communities and either sing at the orphanages, the homeless shelters, big community events, and just make it like this huge movement sweeping across America to inspire our youth.
And I see you've auditioned for a number of different TV shows: American Idol, American's Got Talent, The Voice. I got to hand it to you because I auditioned.
That's awesome.
I auditioned for Last Comic Standing. You got to stand in line forever. I know for American Idol you stand in line for days. I only stood in line for 7 hours, so that wasn't as brutal. But how long did you stand in line for American Idol?
Oh my gosh! Well, the first time I slept in my car because you have to get there a couple of days before you actually audition to sign up and get all of that done, and then you have to stay there. And I drove to Mobile, Alabama for the first one, and then Memphis, Tennessee for the second one that I auditioned for. So it's like, what do you do in those days in between? And like, I still didn't have a lot of money back then. So it's like, do I get a hotel room for 3 days, or do I just like sleep in my car? What do I do?
Now there's one more season of American Idol, right? Mm-hmm. Are you going to be in line again this year?
Thank you for reminding me, because I have to I have to upload my online audition today.
Hey, there you go. You gotta
because today's the last day, October 6th. Yeah. Thanks for reminding me. Yes, I'm going to try.
Yeah, this coming January, I think that's when this series launches each and every year. It's going to be the last season, so definitely hope you get far in the competition.
Yeah,
but you got your guitar with you,
yes,
and you've got some original music. Go ahead and take a moment to get set up there. Definitely, you got a song in mind that you can play for us. So something original. Tell us about the first song here that you're going to play for us.
This one is one that I wrote when I was 19. And I was going to a high school graduation. We're walking, and I see this couple. They're like 85 years old, and they're walking. They're holding hands. And I'm like, that is so beautiful. I want to have a love like that, which I do, by the way. His name is Ryan G.
Ryan G. Writing good to you. Yeah, he was on my show just a couple weeks ago. So hi to him. I'm sure he's listening. But all right. So what's the title of the song?
It's called That Kind of Love. It's about all the different stages of love.
All right, sounds good. And you may need to stand up and pull the microphone up to your mouth there, Josh. If you would help her out there, we'll get this lined up here and everything. So, but this is Thanecha Anderson, a singer-songwriter, and she's going to put out one of her original pieces for us right now. So, Thanecha, it's all yours. You ready? Yep. Yeah, go right ahead. In the meantime, while she's setting up there, people can visit TampaBayRadio.com, where all of my shows are available on demand. And if you're sitting in front of a computer, you can watch us here live in studio. We have a live stream button over at TampaBayRadio.com. Thanecha, go ahead.
Okay. 5-year-old girl with a kiss on her cheek, and the boy with the rose who is still in her heart for keys. I want that kind of love, innocent and pure. I want that kind of love, yeah. God is what I long for. Though I know you're everything I need, I can't help but pray and dream for that kind of love, yeah, yeah, yeah. That kind of love, ooh, yeah. The teenage boy who looks in the eyes of his first love and sees forever staring back at him. I want that kind of love, head over heels and young. I want that kind of love, yeah. God is what I long for. He chose to lead in love. I want that kind of love, wise with age and time gone by. I want that kind of love. God is what I long for. Though I know you're everything I need, I can't help but pray and dream for that kind of love. Yeah, that kind of love. Ooh.
Very, very beautiful. Thanecha Anderson, singer and songwriter. Learn more about her at Thanecha.com. We've got to take a quick break, but coming back from the break, we'll hear a little bit more from Thanecha Anderson on That Business Show with Jamie Maloney, where business becomes show business.
Have you considered a reverse mortgage as part of your retirement financial plan? For homeowners age 62 or older, a reverse mortgage from Access Reverse Mortgage is a safe, economical way to turn your home's equity into cash or monthly income. Access Reverse Mortgage is a family-owned company based right here in the Tampa Bay area for the past 10 years. They are A-plus rated by the Better Business Bureau and Florida's leading reverse mortgage provider. Call 727-347-0305 or go to accessreverse.com to start your research today. NMLS number 4566. That's 727-347-0305.
Are you looking for a local real estate firm that knows the market and has your interests in mind? Then contact Jim McPeak at McPeak Real Estate Firm, a family-owned business whose agents have over 60-plus years of experience in the Tampa Bay market. Many of the agents are military veterans that know the VA process for buying a home and are proud to help our military members in any way they can. From residential to commercial real estate, McPeak Real Estate Firm is here to help. Contact Jim at 813-495-3875 and learn more at McPeakTeam.com.
Help promote the entrepreneurial spirit that drives the American economy. Tune in weekdays at 8 a.m. on 1250 Wins WHNZ to That Business Show with Jamie Maloney, where he promotes what is right with our community and highlights the successes of our entrepreneurs. Show contributor openings also available. You can learn more about the show and how to become part of this growing network at TampaBayRadio.com. Tune in weekdays at 8 a.m. to That Business Show with Jamie Maloney, where business becomes show business.
Tampa Bay weather is a roof killer. That's why when getting your roof done, you want it done right. Hi, I'm Jamie Maloney of That Business Show. When considering a new roof or repair, talk to Westfall Roofing. They've been installing high-quality roofs in Tampa Bay for over 25 years. Get a free, no-obligation estimate by calling 855-99-ROOFING. That's 855-99-ROOFING. Find out what already 15,000 satisfied customers already know. Call now, 855-99-ROOFING.
Are you in need of new flooring or ready to tackle that home remodeling project? Then contact Yeager & Company Incorporated, a family-owned, state-certified general contracting business with over 70 years of experience and the recipient of the Angie's List Super Service Award for the last 8 years in multiple categories. Yeager & Company comes to you with their shop-at-home flooring sales service, and their hardwood flooring refinishing is the very best in the Bay. Kitchen and bath design featuring American-made, well-born cabinets, and all work is done by employees, not subcontractors. Learn more at YagerFlooring.com.
From the Bright House Networks Traffic Center.
Big delays on I-4 continue from around 301 to 50th Street, where there was a crash just past there in the right two lanes. Also slow approaching 275. Avoid the area of Bush Boulevard and North Boulevard. All lanes shut down at that intersection due to an accident investigation. And very slow off the Howard Franklin Bridge. Had a couple minor accidents near Kennedy, slowing you down back to around mid-span. See traffic problems? Call the injury firm of Abrahamson and Utica-Hillsborough Traffic Tip Line at 866-545-9595.
This report is brought to you by Burger King. Right now, your favorite breakfast sandwich
sandwich, the Chris Sandwich is just 2 for $4. Start the day your way with 2 flaky, light, buttery Chris Sandwich breakfast sandwiches for $4. Only at Burger King. Limited time only. Price and participation vary.
Today, mostly sunny and less humid, high 85. Tonight, partly cloudy, low 70. Tomorrow, just a 10% rain chance with a high 87.
You're listening to That Business Show with Jamie Maloney on 1250 Wins WHNZ. Missed a show? Then head over to TampaBayRadio.com, where all shows are available on demand. Once again, here's your host, Jamie Maloney.
And we're back to That Business Show with Jamie Maloney, where business becomes show business, each weekday morning at 8 a.m. here on 1250 WHNZ. And as always, you can learn more about the show over at TampaBayRadio.com.
I'd like to know this. How did the singing start for you? Like, were you and your family singing every evenings before you go to bed? Like, what was the family surrounding? And, you know, when did you start liking singing?
Probably since I was born. Both of my parents are musicians. My dad has really devoted his whole life to music. So when you hear him play guitar, it makes me look like I've never picked up a guitar. He's so amazing. So just being around that all the time and hearing him play and sing, he's written about 500 songs. So it was definitely integrated into my life.
Right. So that was my next question is, you know, a lot of people sing and they reproduce other people's songs. Mm-hmm. When did you see that you had a gift for creating music and writing songs? When did that happen?
It was when I was really young. I think I wrote my first song when I was 7. And it was called like Angels on Eagle's Wings. I don't know where it came from, but so it's kind of always been ingrained in me.
Right. And at what moment did you see that this could become a career for you?
Well, I always said I was going to be a singer when I grow up. And I remember going into my 9th grade orientation in high school, and the guidance counselor said, you know, well, what do you want to do after high school? And I said, I'm going to be a singer. And he's like, okay, what's your backup plan? And I'm like, what are you talking about, backup plan? I'm going to be a singer.
Right.
But it's really started coming into like reality the last couple of years. Okay. I was working 2 jobs. I quit one to start doing music about 1.5 years ago. And then just over 4 months ago, I quit my full-time job to do music full-time.
Wow. All right, we're going to let you play another piece here. What do you got in store for us now? Tell us a little bit about this next track that you're going to play.
Yeah, the one that I'm going to do is called I'm Here For You. I'm very involved with a lot of nonprofit organizations in the area, and I really just want to bring awareness to injustice. So this song I actually wrote for a friend that was in a domestic violence relationship. So this is kind of her journey, getting out of that, getting into a great relationship, and kind of me being the friend that was there for her through all of that.
All right. So. Well, have at it. Again, Thanecha Anderson, and people can learn more about her at Thanecha.com. In the meantime, singer-songwriter, go right ahead. And in the meantime, again, while she's setting up, people can view the live stream over at TampaBayRadio.com and click on the Watch Live Stream button if you want to see us here live in studio. Thanecha, it's all yours.
It was 2 a.m, you said that you wanted me to stay. I know you've been crying, you said you'd been trying to push the hurt away. I know that you're trying to be strong, but I can't let you face this pain alone, all alone. I'm here for you, I'm here to help you make it. I'll be standing here when the storm is gone. I'm here for you, I'm here to help you make it. I'll be standing here when the day is done. Now months have gone by and the look in your eyes is different than before. Now you just laugh and you say that you're happy. Love walked through the door. I knew you could make it on your own. but I'll be standing here for you if you ever need a home. I'm here for you. I'm here to help you make it. I'll be standing here when the storm is gone, gone. I'm here for you. I'm here to help you make it. I'll be standing here when the day is done, done. If you didn't know, that's what a friend is for. In case you didn't know, that's why I'm here. Here, yeah. I'm here for you. I'm here to help you make it. I'll be standing here when the day's done. Yeah, I'm here for you. I'm here to help you make it. I'll be standing here when the storm is gone, gone.
Bravo.
Thank you.
Round of applause from the audience in studio. Very beautiful piece.
I want you to find a lighter and just like start waving my lighter, you know. It's very inspiring, and you must be such a good friend to be touched by her that way and go and write her song. And it tells a lot about you
It
as
is
a person.
very touching. There are times when I sing that particular song and I get really choked up because I remember being in that situation with her. But the really cool thing is because of that song and because of relationships I've built over the last year since I wrote that song, I was just asked to write the theme song for a domestic violence awareness group in LA called Break the Silence Against Domestic Violence. And they want me to fly out there in February and sing it for a big gala that they have. So that's, I mean, just seeing all of my dreams come true and the difference that I want to make in the world, like being tangible is so inspiring. I cry all the time now because I'm just like, oh my gosh, it's happening.
Yeah.
Well, you got a great voice there and very beautiful music. Do you ever play any bands, or do you always just do solo performances?
I usually always do solo. I'm totally open to doing groups, though. I've just haven't really gotten into that yet.
Now, do you in your spare time, do you do performances for people, whether it be weddings or bar mitzvahs or whatever the case may be for
Actually,
musical?
this Saturday I'm doing a wedding in the afternoon and a private birthday party that night. So yeah, I do a lot of stuff like that, a lot of corporate events. I sing in a lot of restaurants and.
Very cool. And people can find out more about you over at Thanecha.com. And her name is spelled Thanecha. A little bit of a confusing name when you look at it,
yes,
Thanecha. But I know how that is with the last name Maloney. I get Milani and Melanie all throughout my life. Got about a quick minute left here. Give to people out there that are aspiring musicians some inspiration. What tips can you give them?
My biggest tip is to just keep going. I've realized there are going to be lots and lots and lots of people that I'm going to meet along the way that aren't going to like me particularly, or they're not going to like my music. And that has nothing to do with whether or not I'm going to be successful, because there are lots of artists that I'm not a huge fan of, but they have millions and millions of fans and they make millions and millions of dollars. So just when people don't like you or when you're rejected, don't let it bother you.
Just follow your heart.
Just keep going, because if it's in you, you're meant to do it.
And your dreams will happen.
Yes.
Thanecha Anderson, great performance, great
Thank
interview.
you.
Thank you for being in studio. And again, people can learn more about her at Thanecha.com. We'll be back in a moment. We're going to hear from the Soul Circus Cowboys country music band on That Business Show with Jamie Maloney, where business becomes show business.
Hi, welcome to Yeager's. We just want to take a minute and show you what we're all about. At Yeager's, our primary business is hardwood flooring, although we are remodelers for kitchen, bath, and general construction. We operate a fleet of shop-at-home vans that have all the flooring-type products, hardwood flooring, laminate flooring, tiles, stone, what have you. So we're able to come out first with products in our vehicles and take a look at the setting, how the colors will work, and then to be able to come up with some options and ideas for you. If that's not good enough, we have a large distribution center that we inventory product and have a nice display area.
free monthly seminars and put your business on the map. Register today at trustdale.com.
From the Bright House Networks Traffic Center.
Well, good morning. We start off in Tampa. Avoid the area of Bush Boulevard, anywhere between Florida Avenue and Armenia. Accident investigation going on at North Boulevard. All lanes shut down, so definitely avoid that area. Also, westbound I-4, very slow from before 301 to just before the Selma connector. The right 2 lanes blocked there with a crash. See traffic problems, call the injury firm of Abrahamson and Utica Hillsborough Traffic Tip Line, 866-545-9595.
With ThermoSpa's unique built-in thermofiltration system, you simply fill it with a garden hose and your water stays crystal clear with very little maintenance. Right now, they're offering 0% APR financing with approved credit and a $1,000 savings coupon. Call ThermoSpas today at 800-991-5668 for your free DVD and brochure. That's 800-991-5668. Call 800-991-5668 today to take advantage of 0% APR financing.
This report is brought to you by Office Depot Office Max. At Office Depot and Office Max, all HB ink is buy one, get one 40% off. Office Depot and Office Max. Gear up for great. Limit 2. Multi-packs count as 1. Mix or match of equal or lesser value. Ends 1010.
Winds Weather Center forecast. We'll see mid-80s this afternoon for the high. Sunshine, a few scattered clouds. Very small chance of showers, if any, around 10% today. Nice evening coming up for the Bay Area once again, and the low tonight around 70. Impact Radio 1250 Winds, WHNZ.
You're listening to That Business Show with Jamie Maloney on 1250 Winds WHNZ. Missed a show? Then head over to TampaBayRadio.com, where all shows are available on demand. Once again, here's your host, Jamie Maloney.
And welcome back to That Business Show with Jamie Maloney, where business becomes show business each weekday morning at 8 a.m. here on 1250 WHNZ. And as always, you can learn more about the show over at TampaBayRadio.com. Over there, all shows available on demand. And also, please connect with me on all the different social media sites, Facebook.com/That Business Show. Also, Twitter under Jamie_Maloney, just to name a few. If you're tuning in a little late today and you heard some music, you're probably thinking, did Jamie go away or something? No, that's not the case. That business show is all about variety, and musicians are business professionals just like everybody else. So I had Thanecha Anderson here on the last segment there. Singer and songwriter, and people can learn more about her at Thanecha.com. And it's time to bring on our next guests for the show, the Soul Circus Cowboys, who are 4 extremely talented musicians and are as authentic and as genuine leather and twice as tough. Collectively, Soul Circus Cowboys have seen more road and traveled more country than the chrome bumper on a freight hauling 18-wheeler. Billy, you're the front man for the show, so you're speaking on behalf of them. Welcome to the program today.
Good morning. How are you?
So first off, tell me a little bit about your band here.
We're coming up on 5 years. I got acoustic player Ron Hudson, my drummer Jason Alfano, lead player Rick Morgan, and we've got a lot of support from Tampa Bay, so we can't thank this area enough. It's the people in this town, in this area, that is really pushing for us. And, social media is huge. We got people involved. They're sharing our videos. They're sharing our music. And so we're starting to have people do line dances and videos in Hawaii, in Texas, in the Bahamas. So our music is getting out there, and I owe it all to this Tampa Bay area.
Are you based in Tampa originally?
We are based in Tampa, and like I said, this band will be 5 years old at the end of this year, and it's the support that is really helping us grow. We're starting to make some...
You mentioned line dancing. I grew up in West Virginia where there were line dancing bars. You don't see that down here. They may have something going on over the Dallas Bull or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never been in there.
Yeah.
But line dancing and stuff, that's...
As we're moving around and going to different places, the line dances for the same songs are differently, and we have a video for our latest single, and it went out there, and we're having people, line dancing teachers, create dances, and then they're posting it back from all over the areas of the United States, and that's we're very proud of that.
Very cool. Well,
that's very cool, actually. Jamie and I had prepared line dancing for when you're singing today, right, Jamie? Are you ready for that?
I don't dance at all. All right, I'm not even to any type of music, but I gotta give it to you guys. You got the country out of Stella.
I see
here.
that. I like it.
You don't see Stella in country get up here. And,
the boots are rocking.
Yeah, she's usually got some $1,000 outfit on, looking dressed to the nines here. She's in a denim jacket and cowboy boots and looking very, very stylish today. All right, well, if you guys went home and get ready for your first song
Sure.
here. People can learn more about you guys over at soulcircuscowboys.com. But the mic, it's all yours, guys. Go right ahead.
Dude, this song is called She's a Lot Like Whiskey. Morning, I need to have a shot. Get that fire burning in my blood. And gets me going where I'm going. And fills upon my thoughts. As smooth as dawn receiving on my tongue. Just a little on my lips is all I need to live. She's a lot like whiskey, just a taste stays with me, strong enough to wake me and take me through the day. She's inside my senses, she's my one addiction. I can't put it down and walk away. She's a lot like there's a cloud nine kind of feeling in a rated-proof kiss. I can't buy or find in any liquor store. In the way the scent of her perfume lingers on my skin, always leaves me thirsting for more. It don't take much at all to make me 10 feet tall. She's a lot like whiskey, just a taste stays with me, strong enough to wake me and take me through the day. She's inside my senses, she's my one addiction. I can't put it down and walk away. She's a lot like whiskey. Get it, Rick. She's a lot like whiskey, just a taste stays with me, strong enough to wake me and take me through the day. She's inside my senses, she's my one addiction. I can't put it down and walk away. She's a lot like whiskey. She's a lot like whiskey.
That was a good little beat there, man. I like that, man. Very, very nice, man. It didn't have that, like real strong country feel to it. It had like a little bit of a rock feel to it.
Our influences are, being that we're from Tampa areas, was the Outlaws and the Leonard Skinner, the Marshall Tyler. So we like to lean into that Southern rock. We still have the country stories and the lyrics, but we have the strong guitars and the big vocals and just kind of like get edgy,
So did you write this song?
Not that one. That was written by a buddy of mine named Frank Myers up in Nashville.
Okay,
very cool.
Very good. So, and when you were singing, I was wondering when is the next time that I can actually go to a show?
Okay, we have a full week this week, and if anyone wants to see us, of course, soulcircuscowboys.com is the place you can look at us. We do an acoustic thing like we're doing here every Wednesday night when we are in town at Ducky's. Thursday we are very thankful to be doing the season opener for the Lightning at Ferg's.
Cool.
And Friday we're in St. Pete, and then Saturday we have a really big show down at the Guy Harvey in St. Pete all day, and we're headlining down there for a barbecue party.
So every Wednesdays you are Duckies?
Duckies over
we do a
Kennedy?
little wind down Wednesday thing, so just get a little happy hour from 6 to 9. We break out the acoustics, and they give you half off of specials over there. It's become really good because it is intimate like this. Most of the shows we do are electric and full drums, and you're a little separated from the audience. And when you're doing little acoustic things in the round here at Duckies, we've started to bring up a good group of people that come out and sit, and we're just back and forth. What do you want to hear? We can work up stuff right there. It's very intimate and fun. It's become one of our favorite places to play, actually, because the connection with sitting right across like we are right here, and it's been a lot of fun.
I'm sorry to ask.
Yeah.
Where's Duckies?
On Kennedy.
It's right there on Kennedy. It's just west of University of Tampa. It's a little sports bar, and it sure is a lot of fun.
So, guys, it's Wednesdays, right?
Yeah.
Thanecha, Jamie. I wear my boots again. Who?
Boots. Oh, that'll work.
All right, I'm going to take a quick middle of the hour break. Let these guys get set up for another song here. But again, Soul Circus Cowboys here in studio with me, and you can learn more about them, soulcircuscowboys.com. You're listening to That Business Show with Jamie Maloney, where business becomes show business.
Have you considered a reverse mortgage as part of your retirement financial plan? For homeowners age 62 or older, a reverse mortgage from Access Reverse Mortgage is a safe, economical way to turn your home's equity into cash or monthly income. Access Reverse Mortgage is a family-owned company based right here in the Tampa Bay area for the past 10 years. They are A-plus rated by the Better Business Bureau and Florida's leading reverse mortgage provider. Call 727-347-0305 or go to accessreverse.com to start your research today. NMLS number 4566. That's 727-347-0305.
Are you looking for a local real estate firm that knows the market and has your interests in mind? Then contact Jim McPeak at McPeak Real Estate Firm, a family-owned business whose agents have over 60-plus years of experience in the Tampa Bay market. Many of the agents are military veterans that know the VA process for buying a home and are proud to help our military members in any way they can. From residential to commercial real estate, McPeak Real Estate Firm is here to help. Contact Jim at 813-495-3875 and learn more at McPeakTeam.com.
Help promote the entrepreneurial spirit that drives the American economy. Tune in weekdays at 8 a.m. on 1250 Wins WHNZ to That Business Show with Jamie Maloney, where he promotes what is right with our community and highlights the successes of our entrepreneurs. Show contributor openings also available. You can learn more about the show and how to become part of this growing network at TampaBayRadio.com. Tune in weekdays at 8 a.m. to That Business Show with Jamie Maloney, where business becomes show business.
Tampa Bay weather is a roof killer. That's why when getting your roof done, you want it done right. Hi, I'm Jamie Maloney of That Business Show. When considering a new roof or repair, talk to Westfall Roofing. They've been installing high-quality roofs in Tampa Bay for over 25 years. Get a free, no-obligation estimate by calling 855-99-ROOFING. That's 855-99-ROOFING. Find out what already 15,000 satisfied customers already know. Call now, 855-99-ROOFING.
Are you in need of new flooring or ready to tackle that home remodeling project? Then contact Yeager & Company Incorporated, a family-owned, state-certified general contracting business with over 70 years of experience and the recipient of the Angie's List Super Service Award for the last 8 years in multiple categories. Yeager & Company comes to you with their shop-at-home flooring sales service, and their hardwood flooring refinishing is the very best in the Bay. Kitchen and bath design featuring American-made, well-born cabinets, and all work is done by employees, not subcontractors. Learn more at YagerFlooring.com.
From the Bright House Networks Traffic Center.
Accident investigation continues on Bush Boulevard near North Boulevard. All lanes are shut down between Florida and Armenia. Avoid that area. Westbound I-4 slow from 301 to just before the Selma Connector. Crash off to the right-hand side. Howard Franklin Bridge a bit slow into Tampa. Westbound Gandy Boulevard very slow from the Crosstown Expressway out to around West Shore. See traffic problems? Call the injury firm of Abraham, Son, and Uter, Hillsborough Traffic Tip Line 866-545-9595.
Today, mostly sunny and less humid, high 85. Tonight, partly cloudy, low 70. Tomorrow, just a 10% rain chance with a high 87.
You're listening to That Business Show with Jamie Maloney on 1250 Wins WHNZ. Missed a show? Then head over to TampaBayRadio.com, where all shows are available on demand. Once again, here's your host, Jamie Maloney.
And we're back to That Business Show with Jamie Maloney, where business becomes show business. Again, weekday mornings at 8 a.m. here on 1250 WHNZ. And you can learn more about the show over at TampaBayRadio.com. Well, we got the music theme going today on the first part of the show, talking to Thanecha Anderson, a great little singer-songwriter. People can learn more about her over at Thanecha.com. And currently in studio, got the Soul Circus Cowboys, and people can pick up some information on them over at SoulCircusCowboys.com. Guys, what's the next song you got for us?
This is the song we were talking about earlier that's got the line dances to it. It's called Gotta Get Me, one of them. And if you like it, please check out the video if you're Facebook friendly. It's right there on Soul Circus Cowboys Facebook page.
All right, have at it.
1, 2, 3, 4. Chevy chrome, hubs chrome, everything straight, pipes growling, prowling up and down North Main. Subwoofer thumping, pumping, country FM. Gotta give me one of them. Whammy bar, guitar, ripping out, rock and roll, smoking hot like a ZZ Top video. Feeding back a muscle stack and crank it up to 10. Gotta give me one of them. The girls all like it when you roll like that. Get some shaking that sugar, get some backing on back. Spend your whole next day with love you right all night grin. Yeah, I could give me one of those if I could give me one of them. Chain link, school, anything, Harley Davidson, roses and barbed wire wrapped around my gun. I'm cross, outlaw, ink on the skin. Gotta give me one of them. 'Cause the girls all like it when you roll like that. Get some shaking that sugar, get some backing on back. Spend your whole next day with love you right all night grin. Yeah, I could give me one of those if I could give me one of them. Come on. Cause the girls all like it when you roll like that. Get some shaking that sugar, get some backing on back. Spend your whole next day with the lovely bride all night grin. Yeah, I could give me one of those if I could give me one of them. I gotta get me one of them. I gotta get me, wanna get me, gonna get me one of them. Gotta get me, wanna get me one of them. I gotta get me one of them.
That was a fun song too, man. Very cool. You got Stella over here dancing a little bit in the chair, man. I'm impressed.
That
man.
sounded like a pretty complex song actually to come up with. Did you write this song?
No, that was written by Craig Wiseman.
Okay. I'm gonna have one.
I'm trying to pick the ones that everyone's going to get jiggy with this morning. Craig
good.
Wiseman is a huge Nashville writer, probably one of the biggest. What is the song by Tim McGraw? "Live Like You Were Dying" was his claim to fame. And you know, when we're writing our own songs or we're pitching songs that we did, and the people in Nashville are helping us find what's best for the whole entire CD, you'd be a fool not to take advantage of the writers that are up there, the hit songwriters that are making it happen. And we would love to do one that we wrote, but you know, those two are very strong on our CD. We're very proud of them, and so we thought if we have the opportunity to play them on the radio, we'd do so.
No, we still got about 7 minutes left. You guys got time for
sure.
another one?
Okay.
All right. Yeah. What else you got for us here?
This
So you
one's
said
for my
that-
wife.
Very
she's still
nice.
sleeping, but so she might not hear unless it's taped. But it's called "Hard to Handle, Easy to Hold," and we wrote this one.
So this is for Corey.
Seems like yesterday I started on my way down this road of lost and low, on a string of one-night stands, no promises and no demands, where true love never goes. And like a vision she came to me. She was born to the spirit of fantasy, with the heart of a gypsy down in her soul. She's the spark to the fire on the gasoline. She ignites the desire burning deep in me. Her love's like a rock that makes me roll. Don't cling too tight or you feel the sting, like the thorns of a wild rose. She's hard to handle but easy to hold. Look in the mirror, what do I see? Her reflection looking back at me. Could it be we're two of a kind? The way she thinks and the way she breathes, it's like she's living inside of me. She's nobody's fool, yet she's mine. She's a spark to the fire on the gasoline. She ignites the desire burning deep in me. Her love's like a rock that makes me roll. Don't cling too tight or you feel the sting, like the thorns of a wild rose. She's hard to handle but easy to hold. She's a spark to the fire on the gasoline. She ignites the desire burning deep in me. Her love's like a rock that makes me roll. Don't cling too tight or you feel the sting, like the thorns of a wild rose. She's hard to handle but easy to hold. She's hard to handle, but easy to hold. Easy to hold. So that's a little rangy for 8:30 in the morning.
So this one you wrote for Beautiful Corey. Okay, good.
Yeah. We got a lot of right. We're trying to pick out what we think a good Tuesday morning wake up would be. So.
You ever play a gig this early in the morning?
No, the only time we're up this early in the morning is when we're up from the night before.
Up for the night before. You have a lot of long nights out there on the road, living the rock star life, so to speak.
Yeah, well.
We don't want to get into that, right? We're on a professional morning show here. So that was a great tune, man. I got to tell you, I mean, when I think country, I think of the twangy stuff and the guy cheating on my girl type of things and all that stuff. I like that. It really made me think of like the Southern rock, the Marshall Tucker, the Leonard Skinner. Yeah. Is that kind of a good sample of the rest of your albums too?
And thankfully, country radio has really opened up the avenues, and they're just so much bigger now, and so they're letting a lot more influences come in and giving different sounds a chance. So it isn't so directional anymore. And if you turn on country and give it a chance, you can hear anything from Southern rock to good old boy stuff. It's still there. It's really great music out there right now. And so thanks country radio for opening up the avenues and letting more different styles of music in.
Yeah, I think it's evolved. I mean, I really do, because I don't listen to a whole lot of country. I grew up a rock guy, and in the 80s and 90s, I didn't like I said, I didn't like that twangy sound. But when I do hear a song from time to time, I'm like, that doesn't sound like country to me.
Yeah,
and so
right.
I think you guys have turned me on a little bit to some of these country bands, including yourselves. Some great pieces there. How many albums have y'all put out now?
We're on our second. Tailgate Country is coming out in December. We're really excited about that. It's a new platform for us. We're kind of going against the good old boy country and setting up. And so if you like us, please check out our page, and it'll be available there. And it's the second record, the first one being Lay It Down, and the song we just sang was on that one. And the first two we sang.
You guys have been playing together for what, 5 years?
We're coming up on 5 years next month.
Yeah.
And we've done a lot of things that.
What were you doing before the music business, or have you always been in music? One way or the other?
we all have. We've all been in music for well over 20 years here, giving our age away. But we're no spring chickens in it. But we've come together and unified this outfit, and we're proud of it, and trying to get in front of as many people as we can.
How did you come together? Did you know each other singing?
Brought us together.
Mutual friend brought you all together.
Yeah.
Well, y'all make some good music together. Got about a minute left, so I got to wrap it up. But
we appreciate you.
But a great music. Billy McKnight, Soul Circus Cowboys. People can learn more about them over at soulcircuscowboys.com. And you're every Wednesdays at Ducky's,
every
right?
Wednesday for the intimate stuff. And a quick shout out to Stella. Thank you for inviting us on the show, and Jamie for having us.
Yeah,
my pleasure. Thank you for coming. It was awesome.
Very fun show. And people can learn more about you guys, soulcircuscowboys.com. And also thank you to Thanecha Anderson, who was on the first half of the show.
Singing.
Great singing in studio. Learn more about her. Thanecha.com. And as always, you can learn more about myself and my show over at TampaBayRadio.com. And again, I'm always looking for content, always looking for guests, and always looking for show partners. Best way to get me is send me a message through my contact form over at TampaBayRadio.com, and let me know what it is that you're doing, why you'd like to make an appearance. And please take a moment to send me some feedback on the show. I love to hear from my listeners. I'll see y'all back in here tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. It's Working Women Wednesdays tomorrow, so be sure to catch that. Brought to us by the Working Women of Tampa Bay Networking Group. You've been listening to That Business Show with Jamie Maloney, where business becomes show business.